Hey, what would happen if a government or a country decided to charge zero taxes to all the citizens? What would happen to that country? Let me show you what would happen to that country if they were to charge 0% taxes. This is what would happen. You call that country Dubai. I am right now staying at the Atlantis. You see all that construction being done. Look at the construction of how many homes they're building over there. 360 skyscrapers built within a 5-mile radius in a place that offers 0% taxes. And so many of us live in so many countries where we pay all these kinds of taxes, wondering that we're supposed to, because it's what everybody's been conditioned to pay taxes with for many, many years. In America, tax code started in 1913, and what if, let's just say, what if, instead of paying taxes, what if we paid for whatever natural resources that country offered, but we paid a higher price for it? Meaning, what if gas wasn't $4 a gallon, it was $15 a gallon, but you paid zero income taxes, zero sales taxes, and you just paid extra for things that you use? What if you wanted to build a home by the water? You had to pay permits. What if you had to pay permits for things that you decided to use and buy rather than just taxes for the heck of it? What if everything that we paid for was based on things that you use, that you pay for, instead of maybe somebody else uses that you pay for? That would be pretty interesting, right? That's what Dubai decided to do. So my wife says, how are they able to build all these buildings here? I said, the government didn't build a single building. All these buildings are built by by people. All these buildings are built by people who decide to start their own business, people who decide to build their own homes, people who decide to build a big building, build a hotel, corporations. 0% taxes in Dubai, and they're getting millions and millions of visitors from around the world coming here and deciding to build here. And that's just one angle I just showed you. Burj Al Arab is on the other side, 15 minutes away from here. That's a whole different structure on what they're building. That's just one angle I showed you here, but it would be interesting. In the book Atlas Shrugged, they decide to build a city, a place. What if there was a place where all the innovators showed up? What if there was a place where all the creative people who wanted to create jobs and create businesses and have low regulation and have low control and have low PC police running around telling you what to say and what not to say, and be careful to use that word, because if you do, you're going to be crucified by the media? What if there was a place that was all about those who were innovators, got together and decided to build, and they charge you no taxes? Well, I think there is a place like that in the world. It's called Dubai. That's the closest thing to the story of Atlas Shrugged you can think about, building a community of pioneers, entrepreneurs who come here and they say, go build. You won't have to pay anything. You'll have to pay permits. You'll have to pay they're thinking about raising the gas prices over here. I think that makes sense, but no taxes. What would a place like that be? It would be called Dubai. And I think sometimes, instead of just sitting there saying, well, I have to pay taxes because it's the right thing to do, I have to pay taxes. No, we have to pay taxes because, the law states that we have to, but we can start shifting our mindset when it comes down to voting, how to start thinking about voting on everything, being about raising taxes on everybody and what it does. People all over the world want to come and work in Dubai. Just so you know, these hotels have created hundreds of thousands of jobs of people from Europe that want to work here, from America that are working here. I can't tell you how many Americans are working here at Atlantis. How many Americans are working here in Dubai because they just said, I'm going to come and work over here. Because it doesn't matter what part of the world you create jobs, people from all over the world will come and want to work for a company that's creating jobs. And that's what's happening here in Dubai. Think about it. 30 years ago, there was nothing in Dubai. Nothing in Dubai. There was the first building, the gentleman was telling me, was built in 1980, was the first structure that they were building, and they were working on the World Trade Center. And now, you can't look around you without seeing a skyscraper. This is what happens when you allow capitalism to do its work and you don't get in the way of innovators. They're able to build a powerful city where the world wants to come and visit. And that's what happened to Dubai. And it's a interesting place. Today, capitalism is a curse word. You use the word capitalism, it's a bad word nowadays. If you use the word capitalism, all you care about is money. All you care about is all this other stuff. But I wonder what would happen if we took the capitalists out. I wonder what jobs would be created by. Would it be created by socialists, communists? I don't know about that. I think jobs are created by capitalists who go out there and decide to create an opportunity and take the heat from everybody that says all they care about is money. But then all the people that say all that person cares about is money work for a capitalist. So if we take the capitalists out, unemployment would be 100%. That's what it would be, because the government wouldn't have any money to create any jobs. So look, the reality is, my message is very simple. Every time a bill comes out, every time the left or the right or the middle comes out with a way to decide to sell us on how great it is to raise taxes, question it. Question it. You being left alone is much better to you than you having to pay taxes for some other way to raise taxes for you, me, your boss, for anybody else out there. It doesn't make any sense to do it. If you're an entrepreneur, it hurts everybody. And eventually, the innovators come to a place like Dubai. So, instead of singing a song that Starship sang many years ago from, you know, the song, "We built this city, we built this city on a rock and roll." You remember that song? Forget about my voice, but remember that song? You know what Dubai song is? Here's how Dubai sings it. "We built this city, we built this city with no taxes." That's Dubai. What would happen if there were no taxes? This is what would happen. Stay tuned for more videos.